up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hooker to throw right away. Being chased out left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Hooker. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hooker now off play action. Rolling to his left. Drops it off for Chubb. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. The Lions at 3-9 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say. Winning breeds winning. Unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a smart half Sunday. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense. Something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Chop 60. Chop Cowboy 80.
Hooker's going to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing. Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit. and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Now 3rd down and 7. Prescott from the gun. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now
and the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson, his 2nd sack of the night. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit.
Hell no, nigga.
Slow that pressure down.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Prescott now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that were extra competitive style. You go to them early on.
We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top. Take it. Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Bro.
And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And through an interception, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 32 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
His kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They get 7 there on the screen to the set up a third down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Lions.
First and 10, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Lions 7.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it as we resume action.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss, left side, it's Blue. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a first carry here for the running back. No gain on the play there, second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing after the interception. Hooker. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hooker. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is incomplete.
That's where you're counting on the receiver size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
18 Cardinal.
Now Hooker. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hooker to throw it. He's got right on the short throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Cool football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field. So he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Horton.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Diggy Sauer able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Second down and goal. Hooker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30th to 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Dallas.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Pickens on a slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. In motion goes the tight end. Now Prescott. Short throw caught by Pitts. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
6 yards.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
In motion comes the tight end left. Prescott to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
His kick is
Pretty good with a PAT. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Come on, set. Hop, Buffalo 18. Street, Warriors 17.
A final shot before break. Hooker. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this right outfield across the 45.
First down, Dallas.
On first down, it's Blue. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Well, PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And they'll accept that penalty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
6, let's go now.
They'll start out here with the option left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without the license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get
Prescott stripped. They'll call it locker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing is they're calling it now. Foul ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them are the turnovers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
To kick off for the Cowboys. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go. Go.
All play action. Here's Hooker. Open man. That's to Slaw. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is strayed out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football?
Oh, a dangerous pass there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis C. Now he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
He's brought down by
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA. Sports.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. Then we're going to 53. Wide in.
They hand it off. It's Blue. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. Wide in.
Prescott now, option right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground. The Lions 14. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Wide in. Here we're going to 54. Wide in. Wide in.
On the give, this is Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the draw, here's Blue. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Pretty good with the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
For the Cowboys.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hooker now on play action. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 64 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. At this stage of the game, with the score where he is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here's Brian Anger now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. On the return is Williams. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
He'll keep it himself. He pitches it. Fighting his way through contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
They
line.
run it again with Chubb. are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hooker to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go.
Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one at the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
56, Lions 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.